Alright, hey there hunters, Lord here back with another Monster Hunter Wilds video. In this video, we're going to be going over a spreadsheet that covers all of the new talisman possibilities from the RNG Talisman grind dropped very recently here in Monster Hunter Wilds. Now before we jump into it, I have to give a huge shout out to Damo for sharing this spreadsheet with me. He is one of the great minds behind the bowgun meta documents along with quite a few other guys. Now, the data mining was done by DTL Nor, who is one of the all-time greatest data miners here in the Monster Hunter series. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this spreadsheet and go over what it means. I'm going to try and condense this to make it as short as possible and make it as easy to understand as possible. If you're looking for something a little more in-depth, Damo has already done a video on this, which I will drop down in the description below. So up first, let's go ahead and go over the obvious things, the amulet chances. So our chances to drop anything from the glowing stones. You have about a 60% chance to get a rarity 5 or a 3 in 5 chance to get a rarity 5. About 1 in 4 to get a rarity 6, about 1 in 10 to get a rarity 7, and about a 3% chance, or every 100 talismans you will only get about 3 rarity 8s. Now the interesting thing about rarity 8s is that they can only have level 1 decoration slots. Now as you can see here, they can either come with 1 weapon slot and no armor slots, which happens about 50% of the time, 1 weapon slot and 1 armor slot, which happens about 1/3 of the time, and you can get 1 weapon slot and 2 armor slots, again all at level 1, which happens about 17% of the time. Now rarity 7 and rarity 8 talismans have the same possible skill setups. The only difference is the slots. Your rarity 7s can have level 2 slots and level 3 slots. However, your rarity 8s can only have level 1 slots but can have weapon slots, which your rarity 5 through 7 cannot have weapon slots. Now the next thing you'll notice here is, let's just go ahead and take a look at the rarity 5, is we have skill groups. So basically your rarity 5 decorations are guaranteed to have their first skill drop from skill group 1. Now what does this mean? If we go ahead down here to this tab on skill groups, skill group 1 means that your rarity 5 will have one of these skills at this level. Now as you can see here with artillery in skill group 1, it is only level 1, but in group 2 you can get 2 levels of artillery, and in skill group 3 you can get 3 levels of artillery. That means on rarity 5 talismans, you cannot have more than 1 level of artillery. Again, this is just an example, but you will always start off your rarity 5 talisman with a skill at level 1 from group 1. Again, that is why all of these rarity 5 talismans start with skill group 1. Now, depending on what the first one is here, again, it's going to be different a little bit for everything. Let's go ahead and take rarity 7 for an example, as it has multiple different starting points. It can start with skill group 2, 3, or 4. If you roll skill group 4, you are guaranteed to get 2 skill group 1 decorations. So if you get a rarity 7 talisman with any of these skills here, your other 2 skills are guaranteed to be from table 1, group 1. Now if you roll from group 3, you can then get group 6, 7, 8, or 10. So if your rarity 7 talisman starts with any of these, you can get 6, 7, 8, or 10. However, if you end up with a group 10 skill, you will then have no 3rd skill. Same with if you get a group 7 skill. So if you pull any one of these or any one of these skills after pulling a group 3 skill on your rarity 7 talisman, you will not have a 3rd skill. That's effectively what these sheets mean. And then of course you can see here, if we pull a 3 and a 7, we can either have a 1 and a 0 decoration slot, a 1 and a 1 decoration slot, or a 2 and a 0 decoration slot. In this configuration of rarity 7, we cannot hope to get a level 3 slot. Yeah, that is really all there is to it. That is the overall basics, kind of simplified down as easy as we possibly could do it. Again, huge shout out to the guys over in the Wiggler Discord, DTL Nor, for pulling together this sheet and for all the data mining. They're legends. Of course, I will leave a link in the description again to Damo's original video where I'm sure he goes much more in depth. But this is pretty much as simple as I could make it. I'll of course be sure to leave a link to this spreadsheet down in the description. so that way you can go through and see what talismans are possible, what skill combinations are not possible, so you have an idea of what a good talisman looks like, so you don't accidentally meld something that is pretty rare or, overall strong because you're not sure what's actually possible. If you did find this video helpful, again, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Monster Hunter content just like this. Again, all pertinent links will be down in the description. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I wish you all a good day and happy hunting.